Yeah, he's gonna come along.
Here he comes, man.
He'll be. He's airborne now. Not quite.
Coming a long way. No, see here, see? I think that's one that just came in.
Red eyeballs.
Yeah, I saw you had quite a way.
He wasn't wasting it. He's in a hurry to get to the bush. All of a sudden, I think they know me personally because I shoot them in the wintertime. They had some face there.
Claro, mira esto es lo que te quiero decir, mira el chicha, ve. Tú ves que la tierra está inclinada, es el sol. Ella gira, pero siempre este lado de aquí iluminado.
Now, Bill is used to landing on glaciers on the sides of our mountains and sandbars out in the middle of the river, some of the darndest places you can imagine. and he's mighty good at getting up and down in a hurry. So we'll try to keep him on the camera as long as we can, so you can watch some of these maneuvers that he does. He's going to come back in here and fly right at us and then land behind us in just a second. You know, his telephone rang one January day, 45 below zero. It was our hospital on the other end of the line. They said, "Billy, you can fly up the Yukon River." Brand new. Now, how'd you like to have a birth certificate that says, you know, where were you born? How about airborne, halfway in between? For gliding turn, kind of falling out of the sky, he'll be astern of us and off to the port side. He's going to come in behind us, so keep your eye peeled upriver there, and you'll see him in just a second. He's lining up on the trees, and he's going to have to miss the plastic chairs and the windmill and the motorcycle and the canoe and a few other items, but he'll be all set when he comes down. You get a chance to see these Tundra tires flex just a little bit. See as he touches down, a little bit of a bounce, but not much. There's a lot of give in those big old 32-inch wheels. So right on the money, he's going to fling that door open and wave right to you. There's Joe. Company are all down here taking care of the pups. This is Trailbreaker Kennels on the left-hand side, and this is where Susan and David live and raise these wonderful champions of the Iditarod Trail. So we've asked Stacy if she had a few minutes here to come out and say hello to us and tell us a little bit about the training day. Stacy Dublin, good evening to you.
Well, good evening and welcome to Trailbreaker Kennels.
Well, it's awful nice to be here, and we thank you for your time. Now, this was an interesting day, wasn't it? Tell us a little bit about the schedule.
Well, today's been an awfully warm day.
Well, now, you do something very unusual, I think. Yeah, there's an understatement. It's like recess time, doesn't it? Everybody's having a good time. Well, now, how many dogs do you have here at Trailbreaker tonight?
Right now, the pups are just out. We have right about 100 dogs. We've got, takes a lot of their upperland, takes a lot of but it also takes a lot of so about 6 to 8.
We'll be home soon, we're very excited to say. So, if Susan and David call in, Stacy, give them our best and congratulations. Good to have them home here pretty quick, and all these wonderful dogs. An interesting couple of buildings over here on the right-hand side. This is a little older style of architecture, vertical log construction with a real sod roof. Some of you from the Midwest, governor a time or two, built that home with his own hands and the help of his family, and generous with in the wall fence. Now our presenter here, Dixie Alexander, is witching Athabaskan from Fort Yukon, has a lot of great memories of her experiences at fish camp in the summer, and she's going to share those with us right now. Dixie, good evening.
Good evening. I'm real pleased to be able to share. Just usually kept about 22 dogs plus puppies, and each one of his dogs would eat one dehydrated salmon a day. So you can imagine how much salmon we had to harvest for the whole team, for the homeowner's use, and that's not even including the salmon that we put up for ourselves. But I
very long in the winter. Now, when Dixie gets the fillets folded back, you'll notice she'll make horizontal cuts about 1 inch apart. This is called scoring, and it, of course, increases the surface area and the speed at which the salmon is preserved, allowing the smoke and fresh air to get up inside the meat. So keep your cameras handy. Now, here comes a good picture. Just about done and ready to go. She'll hold this up, and there you have a well-dressed chump salmon. Just that quick. Good job, Dixie. Now, what's phase 2? Do we go favorite wood that you recommend to flavor the salmon for your own consumption?
Well, when we make salmon for ourselves, we're really picky about how we fix the salmon. We'll wash it really good first, then put it in a salty brine, then we would smoke it with a really good sweet wood. And up here we use alderwood. Makes for a good tasting salmon. But when we're making salmon for the dogs, we don't do any of that. We just smoke it with cottonwood or spruce. They're not too picky.
Yeah, not picky, just hungry. Let's see how she does. She's talking to the lead dog, steps on the brake. And look at that, parallel parking, Alaska style. Sliding by. Now, another reason I'm a Jesse Royer fan, I like this a lot. She will go right down the line and give every one of her teammates a pat on the head. See, that's a good example. You and I had run farther and worked harder if somebody gave us a pat on the head regularly. And it works well for the dogs, too. So, Jesse, good show. We're going to turn things over to you, and let's meet the team here. Jesse Royer at Trailbreaker Kennel.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cheetah Village. My teammates and I, we're excited that you can be with us this evening because this gives us a wonderful opportunity to share with you a little bit about how we live and train and work together. So I want to start off with introducing my teammates. First off, these are my lead dogs. This is Baleen and Salatna.
There goes that emergency brake and there goes the dog. Very soft. That's the one. So keep those cameras cranking. These are some of the best in the world here. Jesse's doing her part back.
Now the maiden's dress is trimmed with beaver fur and inhalium shells, and these buttons are made of the cross sections of a caribou antler. Now the floral designs on the chief's coat symbolize animal tracks. Women believe that if we sew the animal tracks onto the men's clothing, it will bring the men good luck while they're hunting. Here you can see the lynx, the wolf, and the rabbit, and then these white beads connecting represent the ptarmigan dancing in the snow. But the chief's coat is also trimmed with beaver fur and inhalium shells, and these buttons are made out of the cross sections of a moose antler. Now Dixie does have a coat much like this on display at the Smithsonian. Doesn't she do beautiful work?
Yes, yes.
Winter parka. Now the main body of the parka is made of muscat. It is trimmed with river otter and calf skin. You'll notice the glass seed beads and the tufted caribou hair sewn onto the moose hide here in the front. Now these tassels attached are wolverine. The wolverine is a very ferocious and cunning animal. So by putting these tassels onto her parka, she's bragging that her husband... Now the outer layer of the ruff is made from timber wolf, and the inner layer is made from wolverine. We like to place the wolverine closest to the face because it has natural oils in it, which prevents our breath from freezing. Does anybody want to rub noses? Skin sewing and beadwork style is passed on from mother to daughter, generation after generation. And caribou tufting, which is sewing the dyed hair of the caribou directly onto the moose hide, is Dixie's family's trademark, and you can see an example of that right here. Now Dixie learned how to sew from her mother and grandmother, and she's currently passing.
When people think of a sled dog, they're thinking more of the Siberians and the Malamutes. Hey, Salatna, be good. The Siberians, they are used as sled dogs, but Malamutes, they're not generally used quite as much. They're a lot larger. It is more about running. Now, all the dogs in this pen, every single one of these dogs, is an Alaskan Husky. But the Alaskan Husky is not a registered or purebred dog. Therefore, we have a variety of different looking dogs in our team because, well, the miles in winter time. Sometimes they travel up to 3,000 or 4,000 miles in one winter. So they have to have very tough feet. She's 10 years old and she's traveled over 30,000 miles in her lifetime. She's more than once around the earth at the equator. So she's got pretty tough feet, but she's also quite used to wearing her dog booties. She's pretty smart. She knows how to get a good belly scratch out of the deal too, don't you?
It warms up again. They eat that plankton. So it's really, nature, recycling goes full circle. And those little salmon will back out in salt water and they'll live out there 5 to 7 years. Live their time thousands of miles from the stream where they were born. They come right back in and are able to find it again. That's just amazing. But we're going to make this turn here and appreciate everybody kind of getting out of our way, and we'll let you get back to your fishing here just as quick as we can the salmon.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
They do slap the tail when they...
We're having a sale on salmon up here on the 4th deck. Dead as can sale.
Oh, they have cans in for sale. It's cans off for They put my jacket on, but it's observable.
Run down there and buy us. Get us a couple of cans. Get a case. Give it to all your friends.
Yeah. Come in a minute.
Cream cheese, what do you say, 4 ounces of cream cheese with campsite.
You gonna make it? No.
You don't have to eat it. Really?
That's what I said. I was glad Wayne didn't ring me a hole and that I had to eat it.
Oh, you don't like it? I'm not that.
Well, you don't see your neighbor. I really am.
Left-hand side, Captain Jim. Waving us in here. Making sure we're home safe. Appreciate that. What a great...
There is a boat out there in the middle, I guess he's at trolling or something. So what's that, just an inlet?
Not right there?
Is here in front of us?
I'm sure it is.
We saw Well, you think they'd have that on the news.
Yeah.
That sure looks like smoke to me.
Okay.
All right.
I heard that flat.
Away we can go.
It's gonna be too wet to get the big of it. Oh, I'm not wet at all.
I'll tell you what, Wayne, you take a picture of those people down there walking and tell them it was us. Which is there.
Huh? Are you a beggar girl? You a beggar? Huh? That's a beggar. I'm gonna tell you what she wants. All she really wants is eat your shirt or your jacket or something. You good girl? You good girl? You good? Tasha Wade. Tasha Wade. So we stealing all your food? Huh? Tasha's about 15 years old. Walt. He has awesome puppies all the time. Jonah here. Slinky. Slinky got an acre. Let's put her out of fish. And here you get to feed a wolf here. Right about here. Come on, turn the road. There you go.
Come on.
Turn the road.
She's looking like, I'd
Come on,
rather
turn the
take
road.
her hand off. Come on.
Come on. On the road.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
On the road. She coming.
Come on.
On the road.
Come on. Come on.
Better
How much you
to.
gotta stretch? Come on.
Very, very friendly.
Here you go. Good girl. Good girl. Here, don't drop it in the mud. Okay. Put mud on me.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Come on. Don't forget Kojak.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see. It's okay.
Yeah, he's a lover boy. He's just friendly.
Yeah, he's okay.
Come here. Oh, he's looking at the girl pick the poops. That's what he's doing. Come here, Cheyenne. There you go. There you go. Come here. Come on. Come on, Cheyenne. There you go. 10 days ago, I was going to short this chain. And then inside of our breeding vent. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, you getting fish again?
Yeah.
Like Kiki, huh? Oh, Holly, you don't eat tonight. Oh. 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 I guess I'm not hungry.
She lost it.
He is so beautiful. Beautiful shape too, beautiful coloration, and beautiful. The teeth are beautiful. They're perfectly matched. We were in Germany. We went to the surrender procedure. They couldn't use the word Über alles. That's over everybody. Germany, Über alles. It's the war song. But I was funny that there's a professor in Hebrew history and the other principal, and they never heard the word Über alles.
Huh.
What does that mean?
This is Worthington Glacier, about 30 miles north of Valdez.
So that's the process. The only thing we do here is load that crude oil on board tankers. That's our job and that's our goal here. And this berth is, of course, they are still on pilings. But you notice the 6 loading arms. That's the key difference here. We only use 4 to load oil, and they're the same size they are on berth 3. They're 16 inches. But the cover step here of vapor recovery, we burn those hydrocarbon vapors off. We then capture the exhaust, which is inert and can't be reburned. We turn this whole system around, pump the exhaust back down through these pipes, and blanket the tanks or fill up that airspace with exhaust gas. So storage tanks, the same as we do with the tanks on board ships. Gotta move forward here. Put the balance. Our storage tanks. And if you look to your left now, which will bring your next the other way, you'll see 14 more of them. They're all the same size. These are the buffer tanks, the storage tanks, where the pipeline actually dumps its oil when it ships in. Terminal man.
Hmm? Maybe. Where?
Bird right over there in the water.
This is Keystone Canyon, and that was Horseshoe Falls, Horsetail Falls. And we're about 15 miles north of Valdez. This is Bridal Veil Falls in Keystone Canyon. This is still Bridal Veil Falls. This is Salmon Glacier?
I guess it is, huh?
We have been driving through this fog all morning.
And all of a sudden it just opened up.
Yeah. This is the end of the road. It goes on down that way. This time of the year you don't go any further. This is Salmon Glacier. It's above Hyder, Alaska.
Oh, look, posing for you.
Probably.
Come on, little baby, get out behind that tree. You getting the little one? Come on, keep going down. Come on down. Oh, the little one's running. Come on, Mama. She's gonna wait for you to get your floaty. You're not taking it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, hurry up, she's fixing to do something. Come on down this way a little more. Come on. She waited for you. There she comes. There she comes. Come on now, get one. She's picky, yeah. She'll come out in the same spot. Oh God, I hope she don't come up here. Oh, stay over there. Look, she's watching this. I'll get behind the bushes from this again. Yeah. Yeah, if she comes out this way, go back up. Wait, what's first? Don't gather with it. Gotta give everybody a good shot at it. Do you remember which one this was?
No, don't.
Oh, yeah.
Bear?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think the only people that can fish like that's the Indians.
of a shopping mall. It's called Pacific Center Mall. Okay? Is anybody been there? Okay, it's on the ground. Right? So if we find some really passionate about it, we try to get as much of his specials in every single recipe you prepare. So if you're going for Harris for dinner or for lunch, really good. I recommend. That's my favorite. Okay, as you can see, it has a sea bus. For those people who couldn't see it, it's a 2-passenger ferry. Once again, it has a capacity of 500 people. And it took 4 minutes to get across. Okay, by all means, go and explore.
Eu estou com 7 shoppers, está a desfilar, ele é janeiro.
This is Stanley Park in Vancouver, and the totem poles of Stanley Park. This is Brockton Cricket Park, and we are playing cricket on Saturday afternoon.
es esto, pero bueno. Bueno,
Raccoon.
Right here, huh? Got down deep when there was some halibut.
one of those tours. Curious, you know.
There's another one.
Take it out remote for a picture, and I got the end of her nose bitten off. Yep. Yep. And then she tries to sue her company.
Horrible.
That was good, Susan. How did that one go? Oh, get out of the way, Jonathan.
I remember that book too.
Okay, go on.
This one's name is Chocolate, but I don't know what this
Actually, Ian wanted to build a home in the uplands, but they wouldn't let him because his yearly income was too low. Boy, did he have the last laugh.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what?
Did he have the last laugh?
And then down to the left ornamentation, they do tell a story, typically of the family whose home they sit in front of. This one tells the story of some of the families who lost sons in World War II.
On she moves! About 11 o'clock. Directly above you saw Spy Hop and Breach. Breach. Oh, come on. I'm here getting caught.
There she blows.
Somewhere right out there to the front of us.
First appearance pays off, I guess.
There he is. Saw one right out there. Right, see, right there.
Where?
See that white floating spot yonder? Right this side of it. I saw him below. No?
Yeah.
I don't want you guys
Honey, look, out that window.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Look.
Look at him. You want to go into the other side? Stay in here.
Okay.
Stay in here.
All right. Let's just go up here.
Stay with me. Honey, stay. Stay. Here. He's male. It's almost straight up. Turn back like this. Here, she's right. Did you get a picture?
I think so.
Oh, you have to. Well, just stand there and look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go way out there.
Kevin, there's several. Oh, there she is. Where's Connor?
It's right here. Spencer!
He's fine, Mom.
They're all outside.
Both sides moving. See all?
We have to.
This is the very front piece.